Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ads and Grand Stocks, our go-to series for insightful conversations with experts in advertising and affiliate marketing. I'm Nadia Shakh, Head of Customer Service here at RichAds, and today we have a very special guest, Stefan Muehlbauer, known as Affpal in the affiliate marketing world. Stefan is an award-winning expert in affiliate management, business development, and HR. He is also a public speaker, author of the Affiliate Management Starter Kit, and runs Affjobs.com, a recruitment portal specifically tailored for affiliate managers. And he also runs the affiliate program Masters in Cash. Stefan, we're incredibly lucky to have you here with us because, as many of us already know, your schedule is packed. Despite your primary responsibilities, you are a sought-after speaker at almost every major affiliate marketing event around the world. With over 20 keynotes a year and 2 educational YouTube channels, your insights are always in high demand, and we are thrilled that you could make time to join us today.
So, thank you for having me. You know me better than I know myself. And now that I hear it, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm really busy in the recent months. But it is as it is. But there is always time for another podcast, especially if we already have history together. Like we had already one together 1.5 years ago. 1 year ago, something like this.
Yeah.
So always happy to be back here at the RichAds podcast.
Thank you. It's truly a pleasure to have you here. So let's jump right in. Stefan, the affiliate industry is experiencing a remarkable growth. According to Forbes, 83% of markets utilized affiliate marketing as of 2023, and analysts anticipate a compound annual growth rate of 18.6% from 2023 to 2032. With this rapid expansion, it's clear that we'll need more skilled affiliate managers to keep pace. As the affiliate market continues to grow, businesses are increasingly relying on affiliate marketing strategies, making it essential to attract and retain the right talent. This presents significant challenges from an HR and business standpoint. And given your expertise in recruitment and HR within the affiliate niche, how can platforms specifically tailored for affiliate managers play a crucial role in helping teams navigate this competitive landscape and ensure they have the best talent to drive success?
Okay, one of the things that I see always happening when it comes to new people joining companies or the industry in general is the lack of support that they are getting. And it's not because the companies and the supervisors are like evil or like arrogant and they don't want to talk to new people. The problem is that this industry is so busy that people barely have the time to really take the time to train somebody. So the training of the people has to be like very, very much on the fly and on the job directly. And from the first days, this person has to be involved into the daily operations and practically absorb the stuff themselves. They have to be like an individual that is very coachable. That is, by the way, not something I made up or that I observed. I observed it as well, but it's like a statistic that was published from HubSpot. And HubSpot knows a lot. And this is the most important thing. The people have to be hungry to learn by themselves. And they have to ask the right questions, because when you ask questions, you usually get the help. There is usually no hand-holding that somebody sits with you every day for 2 hours and explains the stuff. But when you request it, everybody will make time to help you. So it's important for companies to encourage the people to ask questions and ask for help. But they have to have, of course, the right pool of talent. Also, there are ways that they can avoid something like the basic education to be done by the company. It's now a bit of a self-promotion of the book that I wrote, the Affiliate Management Starter Kit, that is tailored to new people in the industry. But for example, there is also another book that is way bigger than mine. It's from Florin Simovici. Sorry that I misspelled it now, and we are so close. That is even about running an entire program and network. So that gives even deeper insights. For this, you don't need somebody to hold hands. I have the YouTube channel where I interview affiliate managers and business developers, but also affiliates, what they need. And additionally to that, there is also like not a lot, but there are free sources out there for affiliate managers as well, where they can learn some things already. And I think with this package of getting help when it's requested, making self-education, people can start in the industry and get fast on track. And then you have to keep them in your company.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much for this answer. But let's consider the growing affiliate marketing industry from another perspective. The individuals eager to join this field as affiliate managers. At RichAds, we frequently receive messages from aspiring professionals around the globe who are unsure of where to start. And given your extensive expertise, what key strategies would you recommend for success in the first 3 months for an affiliate manager? I know you've covered this in your ebook, but could you highlight some essential points that would be specifically beneficial for our audience?
What I think is important that the new person is understanding really how this industry functions. And this is already a problem because it's defined not very strict. If you speak with somebody that is that is working a traffic network, it's a different thing that if they are working from the advertiser. So there is no definition that covers it all. So that's already like a problem to learn the definitions from different point of views. So when you speak with somebody, that there is not too much miscommunication. So you have to learn your terms. You have to speak with all the departments in the company to learn all the aspects of the project and the company and the challenges that you have. The best is if the company has already something like a SWOT analyze or a wiki that they can go through and ask the right questions. And then the rest of the training should be, or the rest of the learning should be done as much as possible hands-on. So what I always recommend is to join as many chats as possible. And in these chats, be like in the beginning, just an observer. And after the chat is done, I mean, a chat is never done, but let's say this part of the communication, you are circle back to somebody in the company and you ask the right things, or you figure it out yourself. And then with the time, you can take over more and more responsibility in these chats. And everybody has, of course, a different learning curve. But in my opinion, it takes around 3 months to be like good enough to do basic affiliate management on your own. And with basic affiliate management, I mean around 80% of the tasks that are happening. The rest you have to figure out with the time. And there is not even something that you can teach the people, because every time something new comes up that is so rare that nobody will tell you about it until you have it yourself. So yeah, learn yourself and be as much in contact with people from your company, but also with the affiliates.
Right. I actually agree with you. These are really good points because there is no magic wand. You just have to try for yourself and and then you will learn. Thank you.
Yeah, I also don't think it's so important in the beginning to find new affiliates. Often there is like this, yeah, we hire this person and this person is cheap because it's a junior. We don't even hand over affiliates because this person has to build their own portfolio. And then there's people that have no practical experience are running around without any guidance and are approaching people in such a shitty way. Of course, there can be a lucky punch and they can say like, yeah, hello, I'm this and this. Do you have traffic? And the guy says, yes, I'm looking right now for a new program. But this is not the norm. I see it daily, nearly daily, when people are reaching out to me and you see they have zero clue and zero guidance. They just say hi. And then they expect me to take on this conversation. They are asking me like, hey, what are you doing on LinkedIn? When there is like everything written what I offer. So I don't think the right approach is to send people just because they are cheap and they have to build their own portfolio out and learn it that way. I think it's better when they are learning it with some basic affiliate management tasks first themselves. And if you don't want to hand over affiliates to themselves, what is like a legit business decision until they build their own portfolio, you can always say like, okay, you are joining now these 5, 6 experienced people and you learn from them how they are doing this. And in 1, 2 weeks, we give you like a list of affiliates that signed up with us 5 years ago and they never started. So you cannot destroy something. But I know it from own experiences. We all started like this, and I still do it here and there in Masters in Cash that I manage in the meantime, the program. If you go through the list of the old guys, and you approach them nice and you tell directly what you want and what you offer that was maybe not available 5 years ago, you always have a return. You always have it's written in stone. If you speak with somebody, if you have a list of 500 people that were signing up 5 years ago and they were never active, there is no chance that nobody of these guys has no possibility to run with you now if you approach them in the right way. It's not possible.
I see. Thank you. So let's move on. Stefan, with your vast experience in the affiliate industry, you've witnessed countless changes over the years. The role of affiliate managers has certainly evolved during the past decade. Based on your professional insights, what are the biggest challenges affiliate managers face today? And looking ahead, what challenges do you anticipate we'll see in the near future?
So, okay, challenges are of course a lot there. I think one of the biggest challenges is that the verticals start to compete more with each other on the same traffic sources. The most obvious one that is happening is practically the adult sources that are getting, it's not something very recently, but not something that was there like 10, 12 years ago already in that scale. The adult sources are highly approached by, let's say, make money schemes and everything that is practically money related, like iGaming, sports betting, also Nutra, what is not related to make money. So all this kind of verticals are competing more about the same sources. But on the other hand, for example, dating companies find more ways to go back into Facebook. So if you are, let's say, an affiliate manager working with Facebook affiliates on some whitehead stuff, out of the sudden there is now again dating since sweepstakes went a little bit down. So that is already one thing. Then, of course, you have also, I would say, a bigger dynamic in the performance of products due to regulations and due to restrictions in payments. So this is also a situation that affiliate managers have, that they cannot rely on that. Then you have the problem that so many good affiliate managers left to make their own programs and their own networks. That was 10, 12 years ago not possible, or not that easy possible. There were not really that many SaaS solutions that take over everything that you need to run a network. Now there are so many options on the market. They are affordable. They are easy to run, even if you have not like a deep technical understanding. So if you are an affiliate manager and your colleague that is the best guy in the company is leaving and he makes his own network because it costs only 500 euros per month to run the software, and he has maybe 100K savings to fund the cash flow in the beginning, or even less if they start lean, then you have a situation, because the best guy is leaving now with a lot of informations and they build a network that has most probably similar stuff. And even if this person is not leaving from your company and from another company that runs in the same thing, you have again another competitor on the market that is running things. Then what is another problem or another challenge for affiliate managers is that it shifted a lot from individual affiliates to teams of affiliates. So when you have teams of affiliates and these guys are like professional companies with hundreds of people, it's of course harder to build like a personal relationship with these people. When I started out, the biggest affiliate teams were practically 3 or 4 people. So you were meeting them and all of them were partners. So over the years, you could grow a really nice relationship with them. And nowadays that everything is done by companies, it's harder because these people are not as loyal as it's their own company. They are changing roles in their company. They can go to a competitor and so on. So the personal connection that is so important in this industry um, is disappearing in a lot of cases when you work with companies now.
I see. So it feels like the possession of the information makes it more competitive, like who has more information, who has more valuable information.
That is anyway always a key factor in online marketing in general. One of the most important rules I learned for media buyers or for affiliates in general, but it also is applicable for networks and advertisers. You never lose money. You always buy data.
Yeah.
If you change your perspective to this, it's a total different mindset that is more wiring you to success instead of just burning money. And this data issue was more on the side, or data challenge was more on the side on the affiliates and the media buyers and so on. And for them, it got a little bit easier because before they had to operate a lot with black and white lists, and now it's very possible to run a lot of stuff with algos that are provided by the traffic sources, let's say. So for them, it got maybe a little bit more easy. But for the companies, for the advertiser and the networks, it got more complex to stay competitive. So they need, in the meantime, very professional setup for business intelligence and for big data analysis. And this is maybe not even the problem of the affiliate manager in the daily life, but they need to get this information from somewhere. And the more information you have, the better you can operate. You can say, hey, we don't want to have these users because they never work for us. We can predict already that when an affiliate will do this and that our numbers will be like this and that, so we can afford that payout. So to know stuff before it's even happening based on big data.
Yeah, right. So data itself has become an essential part of the modern affiliate marketing. So by analyzing it and interpreting it, managers can gain deeper understanding of their audience, track key performance indicators like KPIs, optimize their strategies for maximum impact. It's clear that data unlocks valuable insights from the vast information available. In your experience, how crucial is data for affiliate programs? And what role does it play in driving success for affiliate managers? I think we've covered some of it already, but let's see. Yeah.
No, okay, but we can speak a little bit more about it because it gets so important. Very often the program is not even knowing exactly what is happening in their system and or in their program itself. And the reason is that none of the softwares that is out there on the market is giving them the exact insights that you need to manage an affiliate program best. You don't have the opportunity in any system, not in any system that is known to me. I'm not speaking about you outsource it to a data company and they build you like visualization dashboards on Tableau or on Domo and so on. No, I really speak about your tool that you are using, your Files, your Cake, your Everflow, whatever. They are all like super legit tools. But are they really showing the affiliate manager and the owner of the program everything they need to know? Are they really seeing there like directly which landing page is not generating sales in a while? Which creatives have not been updated? Are they giving you alerts when an affiliate is dropping by a certain percent rate and so on? So the data is maybe even there, but it's not analyzed proper. And this is now just the network part that is not even in charge how the offer converts in the back end. I mean, they are in charge of bringing the right traffic and to optimize the traffic based on the information they get from the advertiser. But the advertiser has another layer. The advertiser has to see which affiliates are converting, what they can pay for a certain type of affiliate. A Facebook affiliate or a mailer should get, for example, a bit of a higher payout than somebody that is just doing the media buying on display on a tube site or something like this. So all these informations have to be created by somebody. And this information has to be digested first by the machine, but it also has to be digested by the affiliate manager. Another very critical thing that is, for example, happening is to look at landing pages and see which of the landing pages is generating the most sales if you speak on a CPL campaign. So often the network or even the program, if this information is not transmitted to the affiliate managers, they give out a landing page or they give out 10 landing pages and the affiliate runs them all. And there are like 5 that are performing for the affiliate super and 3 that are kind of average and 2 that are really bad for them. So normally the affiliate would run the 5 ones that are best for them and maybe keeps the other 2, 3 in some rotation. It's the standard model. So now is the problem that from these landing pages that are converting very well, none of them is generating any sales for the program. So what will happen? The program will cut the affiliate from this offer because the majority comes to these landing pages that are not working out for the program. So a better approach is to see which landing pages are generating the sales and then find a compromise with the affiliate what to run. So for example, if these 5 best landing pages are not converting at all for the advertiser, but the 3 ones that are like average for the affiliate are converting fantastic, you can give the affiliate a small bump and say like, look, these landing pages are working great. We bump you a little bit. You will have the same EPC as before. You can continue to run the offer. And you as the program finally earn as well. So it's an open dialogue. You have to tell the people that, and to tell people something like this, you need to have this information. And this is an information that the tools are currently not really providing. You need to have like a setup of different tools. You have to have your own data team and so on. And as I said, the affiliate manager also has to understand what this is about. So I can imagine that in the future, there is not only training for affiliate managers about the product, maybe a little bit of sales training. In iGaming is a lot of training about compliance. I see that in other verticals as well. I can imagine there are really workshops in the future for affiliate managers how to read data. And we have that in Masters in Cash. We have the lucky situation that we have our own BI team that is training us in this kind of stuff, and we have regular workshops there.
Right. Thank you. I think this information is going to be really useful for our viewers.
Then you have to make a short or a reel or however these Gen Zs are calling that out of that.
Right. Okay, so before we dive further, Stefan, I'd like to take a brief moment to mention one of our amazing partners who is helping us bring these interviews to you, Octo Browser. Now, Stefan, I know you're all about efficiency and performance, so you're going to appreciate this. For those in affiliate marketing who run multiple accounts and need extra security online, Octo Browser is a game changer. It's an advanced anti-detect browser that allows you to safely manage multiple accounts without the risk of bans. With its industry-leading fingerprint, spoofing technologies, and nearly perfect uptime, Octo Browser makes multi-accounting easy and secure and helps affiliates maximize their campaign's performance. And for all our viewers today, we have a special offer from Octo Browser. Use the promo code RichAds30 to get a 30% discount on your first Octo subscription. If you are managing complex campaigns or simply want to make sure your account stays safe and secure, this is a great opportunity to give Octo Browser a try. So now let's get back to our conversation. Stefan, with your extensive expertise in consulting and public speaking, you've built a strong personal brand in the affiliate space. For affiliate managers looking to stand out, how can they leverage consulting or public speaking to elevate their own personal brand? And speaking of networking, conferences and meetups are key in the affiliate world. So what events would you recommend affiliate managers to attend? And how should they choose the best ones to grow their network and knowledge?
So, okay, also from my side, thank you very much, Octo Browser, for supporting this episode. So, coming back to your question. So, the people are sometimes aiming for a bit too much in the beginning. And to build my personal brand, it took me nearly 15 years. And I made a roundabout calculation that it costed me myself and the companies that were sending me to conferences most probably something like 200,000 euros. So yeah, that is not something that you can do overnight. It has to grow. So what you can start with to build your personal brand is become an expert in a certain field. And this can be anything when it comes to affiliate management. You are providing white labels for your affiliate managers. You should become the go-to for your affiliates and partners or for the market in general. The market should know that you are the go-to person for this kind of stuff. That would be already a first thing, to put yourself in a niche where the people think automatically on. And there are so many things where nobody is like a real specialist in that you can become. Then also being a reliable and great affiliate manager is already a branding. I had, for example, also a podcast with a guy. His name is Jay Bourne in Canada. And this guy is not appearing anyway. He don't even have like a social media presence. But a lot of people say he's the best affiliate manager they ever worked with. And I made with him, so he has a branding without even aiming for a personal brand, just because he's so good and so reliable and also a nice guy. And I think he had with me the very first and only podcast he ever did. And he's really good. So that's also a thing. You can brand yourself as just like a fantastic affiliate manager that knows a certain thing. And I think he does it in Nutra and sweepstakes, if I remember correctly. So people know if they need great service, they go there. Somebody that is walking the extra mile. That would be the first thing. Then there are so many podcasts out there about the online marketing industry. You always find an opportunity to speak somewhere. And what I can recommend, if you are doing it for the first time or for the first times, to do it in the language that you speak by mother tongue. That I think is a very good thing, because you get quite nervous when you do it the first time. So if you are speaking in a foreign language, and this foreign language is not so natural to you that it's in your daily life, even when it's foreign, you will have an additional challenge beside the to being nervous and transmitting the right approach. Then you can, of course, start to drop some knowledge on social media. And I think you should spare off the fluff there. So people are liking to share what you have to do to be successful and good, but not how to do it. And I think that's a very big issue. To go back to personal branding, what you do to be like a good affiliate manager, do personal branding, but how to do this is not what the people are really speaking about. Or they speak only about the things that everybody knows already, like, hey, go to a podcast and post on social media, but that you can build a personal brand without spending anything and just be like a good guy and focus on that. Do what is actually part of your job. Nobody says that, or that you should speak in the podcasts in your mother language. And then step by step, you're climbing up your rankings as being like, let's say, a bit of an influencer. Then, of course, you can use the people that you work with as like a multiplicator. So when you do some features with them together, usually everybody is sharing that. So another audience is seeing your stuff as well. That is also something that is helping. So you don't have to do it alone. And now coming back to the conferences, it's of course very hard to give you an opinion what is the best conference for whatever. It's for what you need. There are a lot of conferences and meetups where I practically go without any expectations, and I go there just for networking. And these are usually the conferences that have nothing to do with my core business, because when I go to the dating conferences, we know each other all. There is not too much thing happening where I say like, okay, this gives my career a big boost, or there is nothing where I say like, okay, now I find here the next big guy for Masters in Cash. If you do dating, you have heard of us usually. And with the other companies, it's the same. It's not that we did there something outstanding. But if you go to the conferences that are not your core business, you always meet people that are looking for new types of income. If you go to the iGaming guys, You have, for example, a guy that was running a certain country and it gets more restricted, so he needs somewhere to place the traffic now. So you are maybe giving an option with some dating offers. Also, every vertical and every industry has different ways of working. So you can learn from them certain methods that you can adapt into your concepts. A lot of traffic sources are going there, and they are possible to run your vertical on as well. If you are, for example, a media buyer and you never heard of them, but they are there because this is their main focus. So they only go there. And if they go to a conference that is natural to you, they maybe send one person, a junior, and they have no sponsorship and nothing. And there they have the biggest boost. So it's a bit hard for me to pin down the conferences that I recommend the most. Also, I worked with quite a few. So I don't even want to do like a name dropping, but I recommend you really to visit one time per year a conference that has close to nothing to do with your vertical to see a different perspective.
Yeah, I think it's always a good idea to attend a conference. And even if you think that like the least you could get from a conference is networking, like you're never gonna live with nothing.
I mean, for me comes another factor in play. I live in a city where not too much things are happening. We have an airport, but I'm here kind of bored. So all the business I built aside from Masters in Cash, it's all done because I had nothing to do in the evenings. And I used this opportunity to travel. So when you are somewhere where nothing is happening, beside I spend time with my daughter, but I don't have her full. I take practically 2-3 trips per month just to travel, and it's often meetups just for 2 days. For example, now in 6 weeks, now I go to the Netherlands. After the Netherlands, I go to Venus Berlin. Venus Berlin is an end consumer show for adult. No dating affiliate goes there. Maybe here and there a little recruitment opportunity comes up. But in the end of the day, there are like 1,000 people that make their money online and they are in some way related to this industry. Then is Sigma. I speak on quite some Sigma conferences. Let's see if I can do it this year as well. But it's iGaming. I have no traffic for iGaming. They have practically no traffic for me. But in the end of the day, if you look a little bit, a lot of them have traffic for dating as well. It's crazy. So it's very good to go there. Then I go to Sofia, is another iGaming conference. Once again, I have practically nothing to do with iGaming beside a little bit of consultancy and HR. But I have that because I went to these conferences before I had anything to do with them. So really tried it. It's very good.
All right. So, Stefan, balancing a demanding career in the affiliate marketing industry with personal responsibilities can be quite challenging, especially as a father. I think you've recently mentioned it in one of your previous interviews. So, what are some key of your time management strategies that help you juggle your professional commitments and family life? How do you ensure you're effective in both areas without feeling overwhelmed? And you also mentioned that you travel a lot. So, how does it happen?
So first, I'm overwhelmed. I have to admit that it was especially in the last 3 months quite a lot of things. And it's that I took over the management of Masters in Cash around half a year ago. So that gives me way more work. Then the consultancy business was growing quite a lot. The HR company has, in the meantime, 3 people to coordinate. Also, the consultancy company has started yesterday an additional person. And yeah, the HR stuff itself is like very demanding as well. And so what are my methods to in some way handle it? So the first thing is I faded away everything that is like distracting me from work. I used to have the lunch or the here at the counter of my desktop, and I watched YouTube. Not shorts, really like educational stuff, geopolitics, history, and so on. Sometimes also a tutorial how to operate email softwares and so on. So I stopped it because I realized that even when the food is finished, I want to finish the video, for example. Or the YouTube algo is so good, they suggest me some other stuff. And I catch myself watching things like how to lay siege on a castle medieval. And now I get always recommendations about sword fighting. It's super interesting. I don't want to learn sword fighting. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm happy with that. But I banned that away, that I don't even have this temptation. Then another thing that I realized is that when I wake up early in the morning, I should better just get out of bed. Before I was rolling 2 hours around in the bed and were doing nothing and said like, oh, it's just 6 o'clock. I should sleep 2-3 hours more or something like this. So now I just get up and I have 2 hours more from the day. Okay, I need one coffee more, but I like coffee. I have a good machine here. So fair square. Then also the moment when I realized that I have repeating tasks that I can outsource to somebody, that is the moment when I hire additional people. So that's why now in Affpal in total, so the consultancy and the education and the HR has now 4 people already working there, practically all hired within 1 year, just because tasks got repeatedly that they can do. And some of the things they do better in the meantime. So that's another thing that I also implemented like 2.5 years ago in Masters in Cash. Back then, I could not decide it, but I could at least suggest it, and it was accepted to have a virtual assistant. Affiliate managers are wasting too much time with repeating grunt work, creating links, assuring that the details are up to date, and so on. This you can outsource to a virtual assistant. And it's not always about the money. Sometimes the virtual assistants, they get more money than, for example, a junior or even a mid-level guy if they are really good. But it's about everybody is doing what they know best. And also no affiliate managers or manager in general want to lose time and do a job where they are for 1 hour copy and pasting. So it also keeps the people happy in the company and motivated when they just do challenging tasks. And then what else is important for me regarding workflows? I have here a whiteboard, and this whiteboard has all the most important tasks that I have to do. So, for example, when we launched US and Masters in Cash, there was very big written US. Then, for example, for Affpal, I have 2 content deals I have to do. They are written there. For the HR, I have to prepare a webinar. It's written there. And then I have also my private stuff, open invoices and projects I want to do. So all is there. And this is, of course, not telling me how to do the tasks. But every time I get up, I see here these things. And I want to have this board practically every week with new stuff. And having this not like in a task management software, but really next to you is really helping you to get shit done. And the tasks that are more complex, for example, preparation of a conference or migrating of a system and so on, I put the stuff then in Trello boards and I handle the stuff there together with the team. So these are practically the most things that I implemented to be more productive than I was 1 year ago.
That's really nice. I like prioritizing and organizing things around me as well, because I think it helps you focus and always know what you gotta focus on at this moment. So that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and use the right tools. For example, we had if you have a software that you don't like, even when it's a good software and it's maybe tailor-made for your business, you should move. For example, I had a recruitment software that is really made for recruiters, but it's so complex that it is too complex for us. It's more for like headhunters if you are hunting CEOs for Fortune 500 companies or something like this. But the very basic things are missing there, especially for our industry. For example, when it comes to create like filters for which verticals or which jobs these people can do, they don't have like a pre-selection for media buyer or creator manager or something like this. They don't have that. So I worked with this software now 1.5 years, and it's horrible in the end of the day. So we move now to a new software, or we started to do it. And already now we are more productive with this software that I practically customized myself and is missing a few features, but it's way better in the end of the day. So get rid of everything that is just making you nervous and you don't enjoy working with.
Right. Thank you very much. Stefan, we're still in 2024, but as we're already in Q4, there are likely some key lessons to be learned from this year that could shape what's to come. And given your expertise and position as a top-notch figure in the affiliate market, what insights can you share about the trends you've observed so far in 2024? And looking ahead, what are your predictions for the big trends in affiliate marketing for 2025? Oh, and by the way, I think our audience would also love to hear your thoughts on recruitment trends in affiliate teams in 2024 and beyond.
Okay, let's start with the recruitment stuff because it's most probably a less complex topic. I see a very big split how people are recruiting. So we have the job board, Affjobs, and we have also the boutique recruitment service. And we see that before it was practically a one-stop solution for everybody. Now it's really that the companies that are very big and they have their own HR department, they really don't want to work with us too much as the boutique recruitment service, because the recruiters have so much freedom in their own HR department that they don't have the budget or the motivation, or they don't want to lose their pride to use an external recruiter when they think they can do it themselves. So that's already a trend. So they want to use they just want to use like solutions, and then they want to present it as their own achievement. For this, we have Affjobs. So we are covered with that. They are posting a job. They pay a one-time fee. The people are applying or they are not applying. We do a lot of things that they are applying, like newsletters, posts. We have here a very nice cooperation with the affiliate world forum. So a lot of newsletters are going out and people are applying for all the jobs there. That's one trend. The other thing is that the companies that are not having their own HR department, they don't even want to talk and interview the affiliate managers or the media buyers themselves. Of course, there are exceptions in all kind of directions, but we have now a few clients that are just saying like, don't even send us the CVs. You decide who you think is fitting in our company. You already recruited for us 3 times. You make the pre-interviews, and then you just give us the first 2 or 3 that you have that are matching, and we make a final interview with these guys. And we have situations where people were presented and they were speaking for 5 minutes and they signed the contract the next day. So this is like really a trend that the smaller companies or the ones without their own HR, they want to have everything outsourced, and the ones with the HR want nothing outsourced. This thing in the middle, like the middle class, is disappearing step by step. And I like it because we are good in both things. We have a good boutique recruitment and we understand the system. I'm still overlooking most of the stuff. And on the other hand, we have the job board that has like a quite good reach in this industry due to the partnerships that we have there. So this is definitely one of the recruitment trends that we are seeing. Also automizing things. So before it was usually a lot of interview based. Now it's a lot of projects and tasks they have to do to qualify even to be interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing that we see. And that were the trends for HR. And the trends for 2025 in general for affiliate managers. I made there a post very recently on LinkedIn, on Instagram. I will not be able to connect now all the stuff, and some things were already mentioned, like big data and in general business intelligence, that I think will be the most important thing. The people are always speaking about AI and what tools to use. And that is usually about the stuff that they see directly. But I think AI will be more important in the fields that we are not seeing directly. For example, when it comes to optimizing affiliates and recommending stuff to affiliates. So I think a part of the affiliate management job will be also automatic in the future. that an AI is practically saying, hey, these and these offers could work for these and these affiliates. It's already existing, the technology. I had recently a talk with somebody doing that, and I prepare something more with these guys because I absolutely loved it. That is one of the trends. Then I see the East and the West merging more together. So a lot of companies that were very Western, they started to hire people from the CIS region. So they have a lot of people that are either Russian, Ukrainian, Belarus, or they are from one of the countries where they at least speak the language, even when they are not from there. So this is one of the trends that we see. We also have two Ukrainian colleagues in Masters in Cash, and also in Affpal we have one girl, Irina, that is from Republic Moldova. So she's speaking also Russian, what helps a lot because a lot of our clients are especially Ukrainian and even more candidates. I think like 30% of our candidates are Ukrainian. So that's like a very important thing. But I see also the trend from the other side. So big companies that are in that region, they are swimming in money. They have the best affiliates. They have the biggest booths, but they still cannot attract the Western European and the American affiliates and partnerships. So they started to reach out now to opinion leaders, let's call it like this, or hire people to take over their stuff. If I can do some name dropping, for example, Leadbit, they just tapped in Bad Hildebrand and Hyphy to represent them in the US. I had a partnership pending for an iGaming company, or it actually started already, but they changed their marketing team. So for me, it's back to zero with them. Then you have vCommission that they hired, I think, an American guy, Stuart. So an Indian company hires somebody from UK or America to represent them there. Okay, it's vCommission. They are really like juggernauts, but this is really like trends that I see, that these companies are using people that are already established in a market to conquer these markets instead of trying it with their own team. This is another trend that I spotted, and the rest I cannot remember now, but it's already two important things, I would say.
Yes, I think so. Thank you very much for this fantastic insight, Stefan. So we are really looking forward to seeing how these predictions in the affiliate industry unfold. It's always such a pleasure to talk to you. Your depth of knowledge and passion for this space are truly inspiring. We hope to see you in person soon at one of our upcoming affiliate conferences, since we both know how active the conference schedule is in our industry. So it's been a pleasure having you on Ads and Grants Talks today, and I'm sure our audience will take away so much from this conversation.
Thank you very much for having me for the second time in your fantastic format, and looking forward to see the finished ones.
Thank you. And to all our viewers, thanks for tuning in. If you found today's conversation helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more expert insights on affiliate marketing and advertising. And of course, check out the offer from Octo Browser to take your campaigns to the next level. See you next time on Ads and Grants Talks. Bye.
Bye bye. Ciao.